Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in a few hours, the Rom versus Rom Championship will begin, and I've been receiving a lot of questions about it. So I decided to just make something for you guys so that you understand the kind of rewards you'll be getting and some few things you should take note, like some tips, tricks to help you out, because to really participate you need to go all out, and I think the rewards are great if you can make top trader, which is not easy. Yes. Okay, so let's look at this. You see what demo says here. It tells us that basically he literally tells us the rewards for the top four, actually. Yes. So the first place ROM gets 500 legendary universal tokens that can be used to upgrade Robin Hood or the Abbey champion. Any legendary champion, well, apart from I think Floki and Rolo, those ones require the actual tokens. But if you have this 500, you can literally upgrade Robin Hood to maybe level 6. I haven't tried upgrading to level 6 before, but it should take you far. And if you got 500 epic universal tokens, also very good for the epic, the epic commanders. 10,000 paragon, it's good, but that's not what I'll be interested in. I would be interested in those 500 universal tokens, 500 epic tokens, 3 billion wisdom. That is worth a pack. I think an $100 pack is basically 160 something. No, I think it's 650. 650 wisdom, right? I don't know. We'll check that later, but this is basically 5 of that. You're getting that for free. You just have to make sure you play if you are the winning round. And then you've got 300 basic commander recruitment cards, very good. 150 advanced commander recruitment cards, 100 exclusive commander recruitment cards. So yeah, they serve as good rewards. Second place, just 100 shots of the 500 universal tokens. Same with the epic universal tokens. 8,000 paragon points, 2.4 billion. You can see it from the screen. The third place, there's a bit of a drawback. It's still decent. You have fun, you get good rewards. What can you ask for? Fourth place, this is decent. So these rewards are definitely good, and I will entreat you to participate. If my ROM had any chance to actually get in those top 4, I would be all over it. So there's also a reward for players individually. So if you are literally the most valuable player, you join all rallies, you are rallying every capital, you are gaining so much points, there's a reward for you. You basically get an MVP avatar frame skin. I wish maybe they had added a Castle skin. Yes, a Castle skin would have been nice, but the demo gives some reasons why they didn't. But I think just the frame is not enough, in my opinion, and that's something they should consider before the tournament ends. They need to make it worth it. The frame skin is not good enough. They need something. They need to bring something, that's my opinion. Just that is not enough. Maybe a Castle skin, different Castle skin. I don't know. Even some rewards would have even been good. Even maybe some tournaments, brilliance, but just the frame is underwhelming. And so you earn points by basically earning points from pillaging capitals. So if you're earning level 7, you get 30 points. The higher the quality of the capital, the more points you get. And at the end of the tournament, they would add all the points of each and every match, and the player with the highest total score will be crowned the MVP. So we would have the MVP of the merged ROMs and also that of the non-merged ROMs. So at the end of the tournament, there will be 2 MVPs. So that's a good thing, something to consider if you have the time. But the rewards are not, they are disappointing, in my opinion. Hopefully, they can have a look at it and improve it before the competition ends, because people are going to have to play on Tuesday and Thursday. People have work to do. So if they actually, it's not just a Sunday event. So if they're actually taking time to play it, it should be, rewarding. That's my opinion. So for the MVP, they need to improve it. Obviously, the ROM side is perfect, but for the MVP, they need to improve it. My opinion. And so now, before we start actually rallying capitals, I want to show you something from my last ROM versus ROM. My Lions actually won that. I haven't had the time to make a video on it, with all this prepping for the competition and all. Have a look at this. So this was a battle against Cheese KTA. He beat me, as you can see. And from this screen, you can see I lose basically 10 million from that battle. I think 2 million probably ran away. So I lose 10 million from that battle. Have a look at the troops I lost. I lost 1 million troops, lost, right? And hold on. Yes, I lost 1 million, and 9 million went into my infirmary. Why is that so? You would ask. I think there's been a misconception. People believe the rules entirely have been changed. Let me make this clear. What they have done is they've basically just made the capacity more. So if you have a level 39 tempo, you have over 950 million infirmary capacity. And the rules around infirmary capacity is that those troops, 70% of them, 70% of troops you lose after the battle ends, and you kind of have your tempo full. It's only 70% of those troops that will go to the infirmary. But in this case, 90% of mine went to the infirmary. I know you're wondering how. I'll show you. Basically, this was because I had the VIP. If you have VIP from level 35 to 40, you get 10% more troops going to the infirmary. And also, if you activate the Deluxe VIP, you get an extra 10% of troops going into the infirmary, making 90%. So that's something to look out for if you've got a lot of troops and you want to take advantage of this improvement from the game, where you can basically fit 950 million in your infirmary, and you're okay with losing, let's say you have 1 billion troops, you're okay with losing 100 million troops to play. This is something you would consider. Obviously, you could be sending maybe your tier 8, tier 7 troops as much as you can out while you rally. So if the enemy hits you and gets your T5s, your T5s, T6, it wouldn't really be painful. And obviously, you want to remove your mercenaries from the defense because you have that option. Yeah, so basically, that's what you should know. Okay, so just go in and have fun. You get me? Go in and have fun, play, and try your best. Work as a team. Yeah. So I have to get back to preparing. You guys too. Have fun. Adios.